change the world.
Let's go.
It's Friday.
With my hockey stick.
Woo!
Gonna
Friday.
make a real difference. Feed the poor and heal the sick.
Let's go.
It's Friday.
It's Friday, Friday.
Oh,
It's
I
a
love
kind of
Fridays.
Friday.
Fridays are great.
Everybody's waiting.
Welcome
for
back
the
to
weekend.
the Puck Daddy Show.
Woo!
What is this? The seventh version?
Seventh episode.
Of the Puck
I'm
Daddy
not
Show.
counting. I got no idea, Hayden.
You all love it.
It's all great in
At
the
least I
moment.
think you do. Everyone, like, there's people watching it, so I assume everyone that's watching loves it.
Lou would love it. Lou would love it.
Lou,
Who's Lou?
Lou Lamorello doesn't like numbers higher than 35.
Well, he wouldn't like your facial hair.
unless you're giving Pierre
You
Engvall a
guys-
contract.
got facial hair. That's got to go, boys.
Yeah.
Facial hair's a no-no over here.
Yep.
That's funny because I got something on there for Styr Noy or Puck Daddy.
Oh.
Oh.
Which, yeah, might as well get right into
Go
it.
right into it. Right into it.
Styr Noy Puck Daddy. You guys know the rules.
Mhm.
First one here. Putting on lip chap in public. You know, like, especially as a guy, you know the...
Only
I
if
think
you
it's
do it in a
fine.
seducing manner.
No, I think
Only.
it's the opposite.
Nah.
In
It's-
public, lip chap is crazy, isn't
It's-
it?
Like, you do that in your car or, like,
Yeah.
in your bedroom before you... Or, like, bathroom before you go to work or whatever.
But it's also a level of confidence.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
If-
like,
if-
a male in the male domain, that's a level
Yeah,
of confidence. where it's
exactly.
like,
If you
the
put
ladies
on,
might like that.
No, but,
You know what
like...
I mean? They're like, oh, this guy's taking care of his lips and stuff like that.
Okay, but follow up
Look at his
here.
luscious lips.
If you're out in public and you're putting on lip chap, that means you had to have been carrying it around in your pocket.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Man, that takes care of
I
himself.
wish I had some on me right now, and I'd put it on right on this podcast, to be
Exactly.
honest.
Just
Show you
whip
how
it out of the
I think-
pocket.
I think it's almost a Puck Daddy move.
Ah,
Making sure your lips aren't chapped up. Make it take
exactly.
take
Looking
care of yourself.
No, I think it's no Styr, just because you
Oh.
can't look like cool and
Mm.
put on lip
I
chap. Like,
beg
it's
to
just
differ.
have you seen,
Oh, I beg to
gotta
differ
try.
too.
You
I
gotta
beg
try.
to differ too.
You got to lean into it.
I feel like I can make myself look good with a lip jab.
Just, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, I like that.
It's all about how. Yeah, you like that.
Yeah.
I know
Give it a little-
Jerry likes that.
Like you get it on there with it, and then you go, give it a little.
agree to disagree on this. I think that just is very
Depends on how you
emasculating.
do it. I feel like I can do it in a very.
As a girl, though, it's
Cool,
Styr.
yeah.
Like putting on lipstick in public. That's a
saying.
Styr. Yeah.
Right? You
think
just
it's
got to own
both.
it.
It's
You
style
just
both.
got,
You got to own it,
you
baby.
cannot. If you're doing it, you do it 100%.
I know maybe some other people can't pull it off like me, but I know I can pull that off.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I'm all for the lip chap in public.
Next up, ignoring a phone call and then texting them back like a few minutes later instead of calling them
That's
back.
Styr. It's just like you're owning your time. You're owning your time. You know, I don't have time to talk right now. I don't want to be stuck on this call, but I see you and I'm texting. Here, let's.
So
get
you
to the
don't
point.
fully ignore them, but you still shoot them the text after.
Yeah. Yo, what's up?
That's interesting.
yeah, okay. I have so I have to add this something here. Like,
Yeah.
what's not sty is the pre-message that you could send. Like, sorry, I can't talk right now.
Oh,
That is
no,
disgusting.
no.
That is disgusting if you do that. Just don't answer and don't send me one of the pre-described messages from Apple. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Or
Oh,
can I
like the
call you-
auto-filled.
Can I call you later? I cannot stand if someone like just don't text me back, bro.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Don't
I,
answer.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know I was calling sir.
Can I talk later?
Sorry, I didn't know I was calling Apple customer care.
Bro, I can't deal with
You
that.
deal with that enough when you're trying to get like customer support on something. You
Sorry,
don't
what-
need that from your friends and family.
When did
too.
my friend become a robot? Right?
Yeah, I cannot stand that. If you're doing that, just don't
Sorry,
do that anymore.
sorry, I'm away. I can call you later. It's like what?
For
don't
me,
do that.
not calling, like if someone calls me and it's like someone that I'm close with, then I'll call back because I'm like they would have texted me if it was something they could say in a text. So I'm like I'll call back when I have time.
Yeah.
Or if it's like past like a few minutes, like
Okay.
then I'll just send them a text, be like, hey, sorry, I didn't see your call until now. And then I'm free
Like,
whenever.
calls are
whatever.
crazy because they do just like intrude your entire day.
Yeah,
Okay,
they can take up a lot more time. That's
So
for sure.
if it's your mom, you gotta call her back.
Right, yeah.
If it's your dad, you can call him back in 3 or 4 days. I'm just kidding.
3 to 4 business days.
Yeah, business.
No,
days.
but like
Yeah.
friend calls are different than like parent calls. Like sometimes like
Yeah,
my parents
fair.
just like, oh like when are you gonna be home, or like for me.
Right.
But
Yeah, for you. Yeah.
but like friend calls can like you're doing something, you're editing something, and then your friend calls, and now it's
Can
like
derail something, yeah.
just derails your entire day
Right.
because they're probably trauma dumping on you, and you're
Mm.
just like, you know what I mean? It's like you want to be a good friend, but you also got to get your stuff done.
Right.
So
So is that what you're doing when I text you? Like, hey, when are you coming in tomorrow? And you text an hour before you said
Yeah.
you would be here. Yeah.
yeah. No, no. For me, you should see my
You-
messages.
just a lot of-
you know
lot of
how many unread messages I have? Like I'm bad for that. Like
Yeah,
I
you
don't
and Jeremy both.
I don't
Yeah.
even look at my messages, and I look at there's probably 150 like just unopened.
I'm gonna
I'm at-
install a custom chat.
What do
app
you
on
got?
your
What does
phone.
Jared
I'm
got?
at 457.
That's
Brad.
wild.
And then that's not
Because all
even
these group
emails.
chats, bro.
He's got 23,000
Okay,
emails.
I want to talk about this. Adding people to group chats that don't ask to be added to the group
Oh.
chat. Bro, I'm getting added to these group chats, and I'm like, I don't even know anyone in this chat, and I can't leave it. And people are messaging.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
That is wild,
That's
bro.
no sty. That's no sty. Adding people to group chat without their permission.
Group text
That's-
is worse
Yeah,
too
group
because
text.
Wild,
No, that's
bro.
those are the group texts. You can't leave them.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Why can't you? You have
because
to
it
block
has the
them.
numbers. Because it's just like MMS. It's not iMessage.
I see.
Yeah.
Bro, you cannot do that. I'm sorry, like especially if it's like with random numbers that I don't know.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that audacity. Like,
I did put you in the group text for the Puck Daddy pond hockey
Ridiculous.
because it's like
yeah, no, but I know, like, I know the
No,
guys
guys.
in the chat, but like when I'm getting added to chats
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know the people in it, and it's just like, bro,
People
how
have
do I
been selling
leave
your
this?
phone number for
How
group
do I
chats.
leave this, bro?
All right. You guys did about 3 different Styr No Sty things in that.
Yes.
I love it. I'm going into hockey for this one. Sauces, like saucer passes only for an entire game.
Sty, bro.
sty.
What do you mean
Yeah.
sauce? If you have sauce, use the sauce.
You can
bro.
dish the sauce all game long. There's nothing
kidding?
sexier. Nothing
No,
sexier.
it isn't.
Just coming down the wing, cutting a little, fading a little towards the
2
boards.
on 0. Don't
Yeah.
even need a sauce at all.
Yeah, you don't even need
You're
it.
still gonna throw a little sauce on it. Like,
What about if it's against the last place team in the league?
still sty.
You know what? You're, at least you're giving it a chance.
Like play like if you know what I mean. I don't like these people are like, oh, like stop trying because you're playing. Like just go to a different league then. Like if you don't want me to try, like if I'm showing up for men's league at 11 o'clock on a Monday, I'm playing my hardest. You know, I'm looking to score some goals. I'm not showing up to make you guys feel better about yourselves.
Right.
Now,
Okay.
I know why Hayden's asking that question because we got a YouTube video coming up
Oh,
where we only saucered the puck, our entire team, for an entire game.
Yes.
And it was against the last place team. And there was a moment on the bench where I think we were winning 7-1.
I think it was 7-1. Yeah.
And Brad comes down on a 2-0,
yeah.
and he just keeps the puck, looks top right, and absolutely buries it and pops a water bottle.
When the
right?
entire team agreed to do saucer passes.
We all said,
game.
I mean, technically, he could have passed it,
Mhm.
but
Oh,
it would
like
have
you
had.
weren't gonna shoot?
No.
It's a 2-0. It's a 2-0. He has the puck. You always pass on a 2-0.
Oh yeah, yeah.
always
Oh, I
pass.
thought like you guys were only sauce. Like you couldn't shoot.
Oh, no, we're allowed to.
You're allowed to shoot.
Allowed to shoot, but
Yeah.
Oh, what
Oh,
a power move by Brad.
Well,
just to rip it bar
Let's
down.
go, Bart.
when
Jeez.
it's like 5 minutes left, we're leading by like 6 goals. Saucer only. But then I was like, he's supposed to saucer pass it. What would have been worse? Him coming down and absolutely burying top bunk, sending the water bottle flying, or on a 2-0, saucer passing over. Completely unnecessary saucer
And if
pass.
the guy misses it too.
No, and then the guy buries that
Oh.
one. I mean,
Yeah,
That's
either way, it
hilarious.
looks kind of bad.
it would have looked worse, I think, if he just dropped an unnecessary saucer
Yeah.
pass on
There's
a
got to be a
2-0.
couple guys that don't know how to throw sauce on that team, though. too.
There were myself. No, the thing is, you have to control it first. And a lot of times, like you get a puck, you're just dishing it right away.
Yeah,
In like
yeah,
a
yeah.
certain situation where it's like it comes to you, you tap it up.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
In
yeah.
those situations, like, oh shoot, I got to sauce it. And I was like, I've never.
Yeah, it's like a little
It's like you constantly have to dust the puck off to get the
Matthews
right spin,
has
yeah.
the dirtiest sauce, bro.
Oh.
He sauces unnecessary sauce
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time, bro. He has that little dish. It's
One
just-
thing I learned doing that in the game was how hard it is to saucer pass backwards. Like you can't. You basically have to
Oh,
change
that
your
turn,
angle of
yeah, that
attack
turn.
and little backhand chip it back. You can't actually sauce it backwards. It's just like
Right,
impossible.
right. Yeah, it's a weird.
I mean,
it's a
I
weird
can,
one.
but
Okay, I'd like to
I'll
see
teach
you.
you. I'll teach you.
Okay, yeah.
I
sounds
did
like-
one to Tay last game. I blew around to the left side wide.
No, but I mean
Little
like
pop,
when
little
you're
dish
skating
back.
straight down,
Yeah, when
you
skating
can't
that way,
saucer
it's
pass a drop pass back.
Oh,
but
yeah,
if you
tough,
cut,
tough.
then you can do it. But
Anyways,
not in the
no, it's
same
like
route.
this.
Yeah.
Hayden had some beauty sauces. I landed a couple nice ones. I also had a few flippers, a few burger flippers. I didn't quite get all of them.
Yeah.
Flappy Birds.
Yeah, a few floppy birds for sure.
All right, moving on. Styr, no Styr, or Puck Daddy.
Yeah.
Business cards.
It's kind of no.
No.
I feel
In 2024.
They're so like, get rid of the business cards.
I don't like the business
Get rid of
card.
checks. Why do checks even exist anymore?
Unless they're showing up in the mail. It's
Yeah,
okay.
the business cards.
Don't
Like,
write me a check.
I don't
Yeah.
like. I don't want your business card
No.
in my wallet.
Ends up in the
You
recycling.
know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want that in my
Yeah.
pocket. I don't want it in my wallet.
There was an app I had
Send
a
me an
while
email.
ago, like I'm saying like 10 years ago, and it was super innovative. And it was basically just a thing you could scan a business card, it would enter the details into your phone, and then you could
Like
throw
now
it
it's
on
like
the card.
QR code business cards. Like, you
Yeah.
can, like scan their card.
But even still, it's
Even
like
then, that's
Pe-
super.
People
dodgy.
give me their business card. I take a picture of it and I throw the card away.
Apple has like a new
Really?
thing
I don't
now.
even take a picture
Like
of it.
if you take
Just
your
in case.
phone, if you take your phone and just tap it up to someone, you can get all their information in like 2 seconds. You don't need the business card
Uh-oh.
anymore. No Styr.
So whoever's making the technology that like prevents people from stealing your data,
Oh yeah, the
it's probably
security.
gonna make a gazillion dollars.
Yeah.
It's probably already being worked on, or probably already exists.
Well, like it doesn't give away. You can set it so that it only gives it away to like contacts you have or something. Like if you want to
Still,
share.
people are gonna
stuff, yeah.
hackers and stuff, hackers and
Hackers
stuff,
and
like that,
stuff.
like hack your phone and stuff. They could probably do some like hacker stuff.
Yeah, the hacker
And then,
stuff.
now you're getting hacked everywhere you go, and
You're just
gonna be the
walking
next-
down the street, you're gonna get
the
hacked.
next epidemic of hackers hacking your phone everywhere you go.
That's me.
That wouldn't be good. Yeah,
Watch
hey,
out.
Can't hack me if I live in a cabin in
Can't
the
hack
woods.
me if I don't have a phone.
Can't,
I
yeah,
can hack
What
a
if
tree
I don't have
down.
a phone, Jer?
can't hack my tree.
I can hack your tree down.
Can't hack my tree.
Tap into my maple syrup.
Alright.
I want to make mine out of steel.
All right, next here. I alluded to it earlier on in the episode. Mustaches. Styr, no
Aw.
Styr.
You,
I got so many compliments on my Movember this year. Like I never grew it out, but I was watching actually a video I shot from November, and my buddy's like, "Oh, like look at this stash."
Yeah.
I was like, "The stash is kind of nasty." Like,
I think
I
it's coming
personally
back,
can't grow
and
a
that's
great
why I'm
stash.
rocking it.
I am throwing Puck Daddy out. I'm
Ooh.
throwing Puck Daddy.
oh, Puck
Right.
Daddy on
Woohoo.
the stash. I
Yeah.
agree. I think I agree.
This is for the hockey dads out there.
Yeah.
You know, the men who are not afraid to rock that caterpillar, that
Mhm.
lip sweater.
Yeah.
Right.
Talk about Pappy, man.
Let's go.
Mojo Pappy.
Man, he's got that. He's never getting rid of it.
Yeah.
It's his signature now.
Mojo Pappy single or song from Josh Hosang we had on the pod.
Yeah,
yeah.
coming
Oh, yeah.
up or already
already out,
happened.
probably, yeah.
Shout out to Josh for just delivering an awesome album for the people.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next here. Camera on the tripod at the gym.
No, it's no style.
Bro.
No, get rid of that.
Bro,
Focus on yourself.
shout out to the new gym I'm going to, Athletic Culture.
Yeah.
Like you're allowed to like film and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I don't know about setting
Is it
up.
an epidemic? Like, is too many people?
No,
doing
no,
that?
no. I saw
Like,
like
people are
one
pretty
person
good?
doing it. I saw like one person doing it, but then I'm just like,
Okay.
yo, this is. I'm in the background of your shot right now, and I'm kind of like don't want to be in it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I don't see a lot of it at the rec center because it's mostly old
oh
people.
yeah, you probably can't.
I don't even know if they have cell
most gyms.
phones.
You're not allowed.
Hold up, though. I would love to see like a 74-year-old lady just setting up her tripod and just getting her pump on. Like
Yeah.
that'd be kind of.
No, see, I think like it is kind of tough stuff, but like if you're trying to be a content gym creator, you got to do what you got to do out
Yeah.
here, and you can't
Do
care
you,
what other
do
people.
you have
thi-
to
so
though?
I-
Do you
I don't
have
think-
to do it at the gym.
I don't think it's Styr or no Styr because it depends on how you're doing it.
Like, I think
And I've seen people do it, and I don't think they're doing it for social media. They're just doing it for their own like progress logging, like to see like their form and stuff. I could see that angle,
no, they're not.
but realistically,
one's
they're
doing
doing
that.
it to post
They're
it.
doing it. They're trying to get the vein popping out of their bicep or their
dropping it.
traps.
Yeah,
Their new PR.
yeah.
If you don't let everyone that follows you know you went to the gym, what's the point of going to the gym? Why did you even go?
Did it even happen?
No, but some people's like brands are like they want to like be an inspiration, fitness inspiration, but like get someone to come with you and hold the camera.
Mm.
There you go. Have a
You know what,
friend.
like have
Gym
some.
buddy.
I think have some
Friend.
like interaction with it. It's weirder when you set it up and like you don't acknowledge it. Like you're not acknowledging it either.
Right. It's
Like, it's
just
just like-
it's just like a hidden camera.
Like talk to the thing.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have it set up, talk to it. Record a video. Don't like ignore it, and then like I'm like looking over and like you caught me looking at your camera, and I'm like I'm looking at my, you know what I mean? Be there with the camera. If you're gonna have it set up,
Chip, you
go all out with the camera. Look at that thing like it's another person.
you
man.
got to interact with other people's cameras, and you're working out, and you got to give the blue steel.
Well, now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be in the background of this video. Like, I gotta like,
If you're doing
Flex.
curls like in the background, you just start staring at the camera like
Exactly.
doing bicep curls. You're just like,
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's tough stuff if you're like you're getting other people in the background.
So I think no sty for you guys are saying.
I'm saying no style on that
I'm
one.
saying no style, but I'm probably gonna do it. So,
Fair.
Let's
no,
go.
actually, no, I'm gonna bring.
You got to start now. Well,
bring
you're
a
doing...
videographer. I'm doing this road to a Bedsy build. So
Yeah, I've seen that.
the last couple days has been tough, but like I gotta get back. Oh
If
my-
I lived in Barrie, I'd go with you. I'd film.
I know, come to Athletic Culture, bro.
I would love to, but it's just
Get
a
you
little out of the
hooked
way.
If you want a tripod set up and we can go. But this one's dope because, like, yeah, I feel like it's dope if like you're like filming a video and like you're filming yourself and like
Here's what I'm doing.
Showing some personality, not just doing a hidden camera type thing.
If I'm a gym, I'll just put little mounts on each of the pieces of equipment,
Yeah.
so people can just drop their phone right there, boop, right?
oh, yeah, and
I
it's
can
like,
imagine that.
and it's like right there,
And-
like
and it's
That's smart.
angled, each one so that it's not really catching anyone in the background,
yeah,
right?
it's like exactly angle it like down and it's
Yeah,
on
yeah.
you, except for when they're straight on, you got the whole background. It's like
My phone has
Figure
like
it
the
out.
magnet on the back, so I can stick it on the equipment there. But I don't use it for camera. I just use it so that I don't have to bend over to
it's
the
still
ground every
just
time.
tough look. Like even when I'm recording in public, it's a tough look. Like like I know I look like an absolute buffoon.
Fair.
nothing better than influencers in the wild.
Wild,
Have you seen that?
bro.
Yeah, influencers in the wild.
They're shopping and they pick up the same thing 3 different times to get the right take. And some grandma's just doing the hovering
Walk
thing
it-
from
no, they
last
set up a
episode,
shot.
waiting to get it.
They set up the tripod outside of the doors and then they go walk back in.
Oh,
They're going back and get it.
yeah.
Oh my gosh! Like I want to make content about that because it's
Yeah.
hilarious to me.
A Casey Neistat approach to
Yes.
filming, or Ryan Trahan as well. All right, next up, we've lingered on that one for a while. This one we kind of started talking about shopping, so this is perfect. You chose not to get a cart, but now you can't carry everything, so you're doing the.
Oh yeah, that's
That was
right.
me the other day. I brought a bag and I'm like, yeah, it's sty. It's super sty.
Don't get a cart. Don't get a handheld one. Carry 43 things to the till. Be a man.
Yes.
Exactly.
Be a man.
Yeah.
That's literally
And then
what
when
I
they
did.
ask you if do you want a bag?
No.
No, I think I got it.
I did
No, I
that
think
the
I got
other
it.
day. 'Cause I don't want to be in here for long. If I got a cart and I'm gonna stroll it around, it means I'm gonna take longer than.
And it also encourages you to fill the cart. There's something psychological about that too. You're like, oh well, I have a cart, so I might as well fill it.
I've had it where I'm like, oh, I need that. Oh, I should grab this too. Oh, might as well grab this. Oh, you know what? Well, then I'm gonna make a meal if I'm having this, and I start grabbing this. I start putting them in like the pockets of my hoodie, and I'm like,
And everyone's like, are you stealing?
I'm like,
Ooh,
I-
he's stealing.
Steal it. Yeah, now you're walking around like, what is going on?
I low key did that to a guy the other day. He was in the snack aisle and like he clearly had his hands full. He had like a beer and like some pop, and then he was putting like mini eggs or something in his pocket. And I just gave him like we made eye contact and I was like, ooh, he's stealing.
This guy's got the mini eggs in his pocket.
he just slowly pulls them back out.
I forgot to tell Shannon that because I know if I told her I did that, she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that's so that's so cringe. Like, why'd you say that?"
What did
like,
he say? Did he joke?
he was just like, "Yeah."
Oh,
No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah, he's like serious about it. He's like,
He's like, "Oh shit, you caught me."
yeah, you caught me. Hey,
speaking of cringe, this is going off topic. I'll be quick. Chippy, you must experience this a lot. I'm getting asked to get a picture with a kid, right? And it's a hockey mom. She's like, "Oh, can I get a quick picture? My kid loves your content, right?"
Yeah, yeah.
And then she's just getting way too excited, and you can see the kid just be like, like the more excited she gets.
Yeah,
Mom, just take the
the
picture.
kid. Yeah, it's
Oh, you know, he loves this video, and he's always like just going on and on. and
like
it's-
embarrassing the kid.
Talking for the kid. It's the
Yeah, exactly.
challenge.
It's like,
Well, that's
oh, like-
it's because the kid like probably loves the videos. Watched when he was like 12, but now he's like 14, so he's trying to be like cooler.
Yeah,
right? And he's
and
like,
you're
"Oh,
like,
yeah, I do want to get a picture, mom, but just
yeah, just chill out. That was like me with the Nelk boys yesterday. I'm like, I wanted a picture, but I'm like, how
You
do
don't want
I?
a
I don't
fangirl.
want to film. I'm gonna be like, yo, like,
should
Yeah.
have invited your mom.
Kyle, like. So yeah, I kind of mojoed it. Yeah, it's just like, boy, I think we boys we gotta get a pic here. Just gotta
Yeah, that's a good way. Yeah,
boys, we gotta get a pic here. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm sure that they know what's up.
they know it's but it's still
And,
like,
they're
I don't
they
want
were
to ask
playing
you for a picture because I'm like, oh, like.
they were playing hockey and like you're in the hockey space, so it
yeah,
makes
so
sense.
The
they
ice was over, and it's like, all right, like boys, you snap a quick pic here.
That's
like,
sick, yeah.
it was like,
Did they talk to you about any of the Happy Dad stuff or?
Not really. No, it was just mostly we filmed like a skit, so they had like
Right.
it was just
I
cool.
saw-
It was cool to watch how they operated.
Right.
It's all business, eh?
It wasn't all bit. It was just like they had their camera guy. There was like a full sound crew,
Oh, yeah.
lighting,
Mhm.
but it wasn't that many people. Like, I was surprised. I thought there would be more, but
Right.
like,
We'll have to talk about that
Yeah, we'll
more
talk
on,
about that. It
on when
was
we do a full episode.
definitely
Um, yeah, that was definitely. I'm interested to hear more about that for sure. Don't spoil it too much.
I won't.
Yeah. All right. Next up, referring to yourself in the third person.
I do it all the time. I love it. I think it's the Puck Daddy move.
Yeah.
I literally did it on my caption. Coach Chip needs a tan.
Okay, but see, so that's a little different because Coach Chippy is like your character, your alias
Yes,
almost,
yes,
right?
Yes, yes.
So
Yeah,
I could
it's
see
only,
that-
It's only nails if you're doing it like as your nickname.
as like a bit.
It's like your bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Coach Chip. Like that's my bit, right? So-
Yeah. So I don't think that's but I was for sure saying no sty on that. Referring to yourself in the third person, like just as yourself, like your
Kinda
true
hilarious.
your true self. Like I'm like, oh yeah, just Hayden just is elite at the face offs, like
That's hilarious, bro. You have to deliver the
It's
line.
like, or like, oh yeah, Hayden loves pasta. Yeah. Yeah. Hayden loves giving the sauce.
Jeremy.
Like I just
That's
can't stand-
hilarious.
No.
Bro. That's hilarious.
Jeremy sure is hungry right now.
Yeah. It's like, no.
I love it.
No,
I think
no.
it's freaking sty, bro.
No, it's no sty unless you
I-
have like an alias that you're like doing like it's part of the bit.
But that's the alias, bro. Because every time you do it, you know it's the alias.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like you're
God.
doing it
Right.
like alias.
It could be used, but just do not over.
I don't know what it is about just saying your own name to me. It just feels like super, like almost like
Egotistical?
Right.
narcissistic.
Yeah, that's
narcissistic.
exactly what
like-
it is. That's why it's funny.
right.
But it is kind of funny. Like if you're just like sitting in your chair editing a video, I'm sitting over there. It's completely silent, and then if I'm just like, Jeremy did not get enough sleep today.
narrating.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's kind of like
That's what I'm saying. It's so-
I would kind of be. I'd be like, what? The
It's
heck
how you
just
frame.
happened?
It's how
Yeah.
you frame it, bro.
Right.
yeah.
It's like
I'm still saying no style on it, but it could be used
I got
properly.
sty all over that
It-
because
it-
you're laughing. Look how much laughter that brought us.
Fair.
Look how much laughter
Yeah.
that brought us.
Fair, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Jeremy
That's why I included
needs
it
an
because I knew that Chippy would feel that way about it.
Yeah, because I literally did it on my caption yesterday for my
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind the selective usage of the third person.
yeah.
Just
I
please
probably
don't do
overuse it. I overuse it.
Not on a daily basis.
I daily basis it.
No.
I daily basis. All right.
I think I did. I was like, Chip was with the Nelt boys today, boys.
You literally just did it as we were
Yeah.
before I said that. True. Yeah.
It's hilarious.
That's awesome. All right. Next up here, we got a couple more. Using a wooden stick in 2024.
Sty.
That's sty.
Sty.
Like, You're
That
just
tells
rocking
me
it.
that you are price conscious. You know,
But
you're
it's like,
making
if
good
it-
financial
yeah.
decisions, and you're so good that you don't need to fall into this marketing hype and spend 300. You know, you're anti big corp.
Or you just like to cross check
Right.
people.
Yeah, or you.
Or you like to lay lumber. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
not sty if you're trying to be sty with it.
Like
You know
you
what I'm
can't be
saying?
trying too hard. You
Oh.
just
Like
do it.
you're using a wood stick to
Because you're that good.
tell everyone that I'm
good.
using a wood stick. Like
Yeah,
it's
no, no.
hilarious. Like
Right.
you're trying to be funny using the Sherwood.
Yeah.
The Sherwood 50-30.
Sherwood
Yeah.
50-30. Like
No, it's got to be like you just pull up with that, don't say a thing, and then just play like a solid game. That's
I'm
sty.
saying, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sty.
yeah, like you have to use it all.
Shout out to Tom
You
Stewart.
have to use it all season.
He was
Yeah, he was
rocking
doing the
it.
reviews. He was doing
He's
like
doing the review of the Sherwood 50-30.
Yeah, like you have to use it all season. If you're gonna like pull it out, don't pull it out for a game and think you're hilarious.
No.
Pull it out all season, bro.
Yeah, it's got to
What
be.
a-
your
should I
stick.
should I rock a wooden stick all summer?
Do it?
All summer
Yeah,
league?
you're not allowed to.
I
You're
dare you.
not allowed to rock it once.
You'll hate it though.
Not allowed to. You're not allowed
Well,
to shift. I know the
It's
shots
heavier.
will be weird.
Your shots are weird, and also the flex isn't the same.
I'm using
Yeah.
an intermediate stick right now, and it's the worst thing ever.
If you and I were both to use a wood stick, I would be more
I need
successful
your,
with
I
it
need your 77
because I just
photo.
bang in garbage goals. Like
Right.
I'm more of like an opportunistic.
You do
player.
lean into your shots though when you do shoot.
I can rip them, yeah,
Yeah.
But I would just adjust and just hang around the net more and just pick up some
Score the garbage goals.
take out the garbage,
Right.
just bang.
I wonder how my stick handling would be with a wooden.
That's what I'm saying. You're quick, like you've got that quick touch and then shot.
right.
It's like a touch, a toe, and a shot all in one, and it would be a little off with
It'd
like
feel
a
weird.
heavier shot and
Oh,
not
it's
so much flex.
Probably just awful.
Yeah, just be
I couldn't
brutal.
use a wood.
I'd say
stick,
on our
bro.
team, Andrew would be the best with a wooden stick because he's just like
He's a bull in a china shop
oh,
kind of
bull in a
player.
china shop,
And he only knows one speed, and that's 100%.
and he goes hard to the net with a stick on the ice, and we can just bank the puck.
You know who
off
we
his
need to
blade.
shout out on this podcast?
Who?
It's Big Mike on the back end.
Oh,
Talk about a biggest beer
Yeah.
league beauty
oh,
to ever exist. This
He's
guy,
playing in the summer.
yeah.
he is a nightmare to play against
Oh,
on the back end,
I would
bro.
not want to try to go around
Are
him.
you kidding me? Nothing gets around him,
Nothing
bro.
gets around him.
I call him the minesweeper. His stick, he's coming over that thing. He's blocking shots.
He puts a
He
knee.
is-
He puts a knee down, a foot down, and then his stick out, and he's taking up like the whole intersection.
And then he's
and then he
blocking
sweeps it.
shots, bro.
Yeah.
He's a bull at a china shot, bro.
Crazy. It's
He
crazy.
could use the wood stick, and it would just be a.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
he'd
matter.
Be all right with it. He'd be all right with it.
Yeah, he's elite.
I did try to go to a wood stick like 12 years ago, just trying to be cheap. I was like, I'll test it out on the backyard rink first.
Mm.
I was like, I wonder how the slap shots are with this. I took one slap shot, it cracked in half, and dust exploded everywhere. I'm like, I think that one was probably on the shelf a little too long.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that
it,
one's got a
it
little
wasn't
dry.
a fresh one.
Might have to oil it.
Termites got in that one.
Yeah, I might have to oil it up or something before I take it out to the game. You know,
Yeah,
give it a little.
warm it up.
It's not so squeaky.
Yeah. All right,
Next one.
2 more here. Ragging the puck in the neutral zone to kill time in the last minute. You know,
So
like
Styr.
you're up.
Oh, Styr.
You think that's Styr?
Oh yeah.
It's like Sty until Buddy comes and two-hands you in the back of the leg because you're showboating.
Do you need the win?
Does this sounds like a personal experience.
No, I just know from men's league if you try to like
Rag the puck at all.
rag at all,
Like instead of
like
I'm
Jared was
talking-
giving it to a guy who was ragging it. I remember you were
yeah.
hooking up.
Well,
guys.
like-
True. That is true.
You know
'cause,
what
like-
I mean, like it's just
But
annoying.
here's
bro.
the thing.
What happens in the
It is
game
annoying.
is you've got the lead and you're like, okay, well I don't need to try and score now. So you just like back it off in the neutral zone,
Just
pass it
Be
back
ready
to
for
the
a
D.
cross check. Is all I'm saying.
But like as the other team who's trying to tie it up, it's like, come on, man, it's men's league. Like keep trying to score. You know, like there's two sides to it.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to score. Like we were up 4-1, and I was still trying to score in the last minute.
Right.
Like,
But then is that Styr? If
I'm
you're
looking-
trying too hard to
I'm looking
score.
at I'm looking at Barry one at
Yeah.
all times.
If you need the win
Mhm.
and you got the puck, your team has the puck. It's you hold on to it neutral zone. Sure, it's it's up to the other team to forecheck and get it off.
3-on-3 overtime strategy. like
Right,
the
it's
NHL.
up to the other
possession.
team to forecheck and apply that pressure.
Right.
That's fine. But if you're up by like 7 and then you're just being a dick and like,
Right.
trying to hold the puck and not give it to
Fair.
the other team, like just play it up the ice and that's
So a
what
bit of
it's all.
context matters.
Yeah, yeah.
But like even for me, when it's a close game, I hate that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, move the puck up ice. Like you're like pressuring or whatever, and then they come up the ice, and then instead of doing anything, they just chip it back to their own
Yeah,
blue
yeah,
line.
yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
sometimes it backfires, and that's always fun.
That's what I'm saying, right?
So I guess there is a bit of risk to it,
The
but
men's league players aren't always that great that they can, successfully
pass it
have
back
that
to the
side.
last
saying, like, if you're
defenseman.
gonna
and-
ragdoll it
yeah,
or rag it, you better have good edge work and you better be able to
Mhm.
control that thing
yeah,
Mhm.
that's fair.
and not give it up for them to go in on a breakaway.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, last one here. This is an interesting one. Should be pretty quick. Team water bottles.
Shout out to Big Todd for hooking us up with water bottles.
Absolutely love it. Yeah.
Absolutely love
Like
it.
especially in men's league.
'Cause I'm not bringing
when do you ever
water.
see that?
I, don't
I
bring it.
feel like the red carpet is rolled out for me. The water bottles are brought, filled, and on the bench. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, we
I
need
didn't
to
know I was playing
shout out
professional
Todd
hockey.
more because
What a beaut.
at this point it's just expected of him.
Right.
He's become the guy.
My cold water league has the guy on my team. He brings the water bottles, fills
Like
them up.
what
every
a
time,
great
too.
guy.
Yeah.
Now that I'm
saying.
thinking about it, like
Selfless.
Yeah.
Selfless.
what
He
a
cares about the
selfless
boys.
move,
Like
bro.
I took it for granted because then I came and played with you on the old pay cans. I've been playing there for like
No
4 or
water.
5 years,
Zero
and there was
H2O.
no water. And I was like, oh, I guess I got to bring my own. And I never bring my own. I always forget.
No, it
Same.
turns out I'm your water bottle guy, but I just don't know it.
Yeah, half your water is
and
for
you
me.
don't
Exactly.
have water. Oh yeah, you bring your bio. Yeah, you bring your bottle, and yeah, and it's got a little bit of
Your
a little
bottle.
mix in there. You always got some sort of little mix.
And Hayden sucking on the nipple. When I get back, I'm like, why is
What's he?
What's he
why-
doing?
Why is
What's he doing?
why is the top of my bottle have all this drool on it?
Oh my gosh,
What's this? It's gross, man. Just waterfall it in,
No,
Hayden.
no.
You
What I
don't
do
have
is
to-
I waterfall it in. I have a cage on, so I can't do that. He's talking nonsense.
bro. Yeah, he's talking
And then I
nonsense.
loosen
What
the
he
cap before I use it next, just to.
said. Talking pranks.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah. All right, that was Styr, no Styr, Puck Daddy. let us know in the comments what you think we should do for Styr No Styr. I've just been coming up with these on my own,
They're
but I would
great.
like to see some comments from you Puck Daddies what you want to see for
yeah.
Styr or No Styr, because obviously you guys want to hear
Keep
what we
them
think.
coming. Keep
Like if
them coming.
if you do something that's questionable, like a piece of equipment you like tape up weird, or you on the way to the game you do something a little different, let us know and we'll tell you if it's Styr or No
We'll give you
Styr.
the opinion.
How about
Yeah.
taking up the whole section of the couch on the
Yeah, how about
on
that?
the full sprawl? Chippy uses
Chippy's
this
gonna have a
little one.
nap.
There it is. Chippy's using the whole couch.
There it is again, yeah. All right, next segment here. This is the new one that I started last week. Who wins?
Mhm.
This one I think will be interesting what you guys think. Lionel Messi.
Gary Bettman. That was hilarious. I went undiscovered last week, bro. I listened to the podcast back. It was like which NHL player, like who wins, and it was Jerry says Gary Bettman.
Oh, it just immediately.
I was-
I forgot
I
about
was
that.
dying, bro. I was lit up like, oh, I didn't even detect that one last week.
All right,
That's funny.
that is funny. Who wins? Lionel Messi versus Connor McDavid in basketball.
I gotta say,
McDavid.
it's McDavid.
You think so?
Yeah,
All day long,
Yeah.
bro.
Mm,
because
all day long.
like Messi is just all feet.
right.
Oh, I'm
Oh, yeah, I
sorry.
guess true. Like the hand-eye
I think it's
coordination
just
would be a bit different.
size. Like McDavid
Size,
puts
yeah.
Messi in the post. Like what is Messi? 5 foot.
Yeah, he's probably shorter than McDavid. I can give you that.
what
He's
is he,
not
fi-
6
is
feet
he
tall.
5'8"?
I think McDavid's
He's probably like 5'8", 5'9", yeah.
Dabo's got to be like
Dabo's
6'3".
6'3",
Yeah.
big body.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey players are athletic. We can play
Mhm.
every sport. We all
Mhm.
know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. Give me.
So that was an easy one.
Yeah.
I just think it would be interesting to see.
You know, apparently, it was. I think it was like Messi, Gretzky, and I don't know, some like basketball player and a boxer or something. All raced
Right.
in like back in the '80s, and Gretzky just blew them all. Like just gone.
Like just in a sprint.
It was like a 100-meter sprint.
I gotta look
Okay,
that
I gotta
up.
watch that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I'll get the actual names, but yeah, Gretzky was the fastest.
That's
insane
It
wild.
was
to me.
crazy.
He did have the build. Like he looked like a runner.
That yeah,
When he was a bit younger, like he looked like a runner.
yeah,
Like that look that you just know. Like you look at someone, you're like, yeah, they look like they're
Yeah,
fast.
I wouldn't have known he'd be fast.
He was lean. Okay,
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky wins the 100-meter sprint. I'll get the official names here so I don't mess it up. This is just a YouTube video. Come on now.
No comments.
No, I
You have to look pixel peep on the people, see if you can guess who they are.
Oh, jeez, no. I'm terrible with names.
Yeah.
All right, you guys keep going. I'll find.
But like a
I'll get
football
bumps.
player versus
What about how about this? What about LeBron James versus McDavid at tennis?
uh
I know we're like biased, right? But it was like I just feel like hockey players. I've seen basketball players trying golf,
Mm-hmm.
and like even like the Victor Wembanyama.
I don't know why I feel like LeBron's good at tennis. I don't know why.
He's got the wingspan, dude.
Yeah.
Like so that one's interesting for me.
Okay, I got my soccer players totally wrong. It was Gretzky. Why did I say Messi? It was.
I was wondering about that. The age, the timeline doesn't line up.
No, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking like great soccer players.
Right.
It was Gretzky versus Pele,
Oh, Pele.
Bjorn Borg, and Sugar Ray Leonard in
Okay.
a 60-meter dash.
Right.
I don't know who any of those guys are.
Sugar Ray Leonard, I think, is a boxer.
Interesting. Well, I would expect Gretzky to beat him in that because like boxers don't like they'll do training like running.
No,
and
but they
sprinting,
run. But they run.
But they don't sprint like that's not their
I could be wrong.
thing.
Yeah, I guess that's right. That's true.
Like they're quick. They're agile and
Like,
they
hockey players aren't sprinting. I
Yeah,
mean, I
sh-
guess they are.
like
Well, so Pele is a
skates.
soccer player. Like he should run,
Yeah,
right?
that's a great movie, by the way.
Bjorn Borg
If you like
is a tennis player.
if you like sports movies, Pele, there's
Yeah.
a movie
Yeah.
about him. It's a great movie. I
Is it?
loved it. Yeah, it's like a soccer movie. It's great.
Did you?
Or
I'll have to
football.
check that out.
Football movie. Yeah, it's a long watch. It's like 2.5 hours or something.
Maybe not then.
Yeah, just watch it on
I'm not a
2x
big movie
speed.
guy. I don't
Hey,
watch.
just put it,
movies like
throw it on YouTube or whatever, and put it on 1.5x speed, and you save yourself half hour.
Hayden's got the keys
Yeah.
to the.
I watch about 17
Speed
movies a
saving.
day on 3x speed.
Yeah, I watch 4X.
while I edit videos.
I watch
and
my
code.
stuff on
Yeah.
5X. Sounds like little Alvin and the Chipmunks every video I watch.
All right, are we doing most Canadian?
Let's do another things Canadians say.
I hated that. I have to be honest.
You didn't like
Yeah.
What was it?
I hated that. I just sat there while you guys just talked nonsense for 2
Bro,
minutes.
that was so good.
Should we slow it down then? We'll just
Well, like I like when we're actually providing insight on
okay.
something.
Let's do it differently. We won't just go ad lib throwing random stuff, and we'll get. You can set it up. You can set it up this time.
Okay, sure.
Okay. We'll take turns.
Right.
We'll do things Canadians say when they're driving. Like you're on the highway.
Oh, okay.
All right. So just and I'll just start off.
Yeah.
Is there a Timmy's in this town? You know, you're just like, you've been on the road for like 30 minutes and like you're coming up to some small town. Does this town have a Timmy's? Because almost every town has a Timmy's. Some are a little too small. They don't have one. But some of those small ones do have one. And
Right.
there's a chance. You're going through a small
That's a
town.
funny one.
All right, I got one.
All right.
And it applies literally today because it snowed.
Yeah.
It's like there's only like an inch of snow. No one knows how to drive.
Then no one knows.
No one knows how to drive.
Drive. That
Then
is
no one
good.
knows how to drive.
knows.
Does nobody know how to drive?
No one know how to drive?
Oh my goodness, yes.
This person just switched lanes
Do these people
without
not
their
know?
signal. Like, put
Yeah.
your signal on.
That's one on its own. Put
Yeah,
your
that's mine. I'll go-
nice signal, buddy.
Yeah, where's your signal? Does this guy not have a signal?
Yeah,
There's
that one is great.
Yeah. You can do another one if you
Yeah, I'll
want.
do another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine would be, how many Tims are there in this town?
Oh, yeah.
I just
The
saw it.
opposite.
There was just 3 on the road. There's another Tim's.
Yeah, didn't we just pass a Timmy's? Like,
And there's one at the on the run too, or whatever the gas
4
station
Tim
as well.
Hortons
Yeah.
within like
yeah,
3 blocks.
or the hey, look at this, right across the road from each other, right,
Yeah,
and you're
look
looking.
at that. Look at that.
There's a
wow.
Tim's there, and there's a Tim's there, right across the road from each other.
Exactly.
Right.
There's Tim's everywhere.
All right. What about this one? Oh no, it's still another 2 hours. Like you're driving, you're trying to get
anywhere
Yeah.
in Canada,
anywhere.
anywhere in Ontario. It's like
It's like in Germany, like you can just ride your bike anywhere. Like in European countries, you don't even get in the car.
yeah, literally.
But-
You could go to another country or another. Are they countries over there? in
Yeah.
Europe?
Country, city, whatever. But you just take a
Yes, there are
Yeah,
countries
you
in
go to
Europe.
Other countries, bro. You go
There
to a
are countries in Europe,
drive to
yeah.
a country.
But yeah, you could take a train to the next city. You don't even have to drive. Like if you want to go to another country, you could just take a train,
Yeah,
or
that's
right.
Jokes.
But it's like, oh no, still a few more hours. Oh geez, still. You're just trying to go to a hockey game. Yeah, still a few more hours. To the cottage, a few more hours. No, still. A few.
Yeah, everything's a few more hours. It's just
Oh, another hour and a half.
the most land.
If you're
mass
going
of
if you're
any
going to get
country ever.
groceries, if you're going to get groceries, it's like okay, half hour. If you're going anywhere else, 2 hours.
Yeah, literally.
All right, another one is why is it 60 here?
Oh,
why is this a 60,
yes.
like-
You know, like it's like
This
it's
is
an
a
empty road.
Yeah.
There's no houses, nothing. You're like, why is it 60 here?
How
And
is
like
it the
someone
same
will
as my
always
neighborhood?
someone will always be going like the speed limit on those roads too.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. How is this a 60?
Like it applies to any speed. It's like why is it a 50 here?
Yeah, how could this
60.
pause? There's 2 lanes. How is this a 60?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's jokes.
Well, this one in the wintertime especially. Oh, roads are looking greasy.
Greasy,
They're greasy.
Yeah, roads are looking
It's-
rough shape.
slick.
Sometimes it's snowing, that's fine, but then it gets like a little warm.
Yeah,
That's when
exactly.
it's greasy. That's
Exactly.
when it's greasy out there. Like you just pull off the road, you're going in a restaurant. Oh, it's greasy out there. It's greasy.
Yeah,
out
the snowplows took the day off today.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's one. Yeah.
I got another one. It was this one's just everyone in Canada knows about this one. Like, well, have you seen these gas prices?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
gee.
goodness.
You know what?
I'm gonna see if the next one's cheaper.
Yeah, I gotta see the next one's cheaper, and it's not.
Yeah.
Look at these gas.
There is
prices.
no next one. You have to turn
Oh
around.
my gosh.
or yeah, it's like $1.59. It was $1.49 back there.
It was $1.40 when we left.
Jeez.
But it's gonna cost you the difference just to get back to the other
Yeah.
gas station anyway.
It was $1.40, like 5 minutes back. Crazy.
Yeah, like you're like, what's going on with these gas stations setting these prices?
Yeah.
All right. Like that's good.
Yeah, that was
good.
great.
Things Canadians say on the road. Is that a moose? No. It's not. No one ever sees mooses. Deer. I'd say
Meese?
deer.
Meese?
Meese.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's the plural? of mooses? I
look
think
at-
it is.
That's the text you send after though. You see a deer,
Moose.
and then look out for deers. Like, you get home, I saw a deer. Look out for deers.
Yeah.
If
I
someone
think-
else is
I
driving.
think the plural for moose is moose.
Hmm.
There's multiple moose.
Yeah, I think
Moose.
it is. Yeah.
Moosises.
No, it's that. Yeah, I think you're right. Actually,
There's
moose.
several moose.
You know, actually, that's another thing Canadians say, but not while you're driving. It's when you're leaving at any time as it's getting dark. It's like, careful out there. This is when the animals are out.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yep,
careful
yeah.
driving. This is when the animals are
Watch
always
out for the deer.
Yeah, watch out for the deer.
Watch out for the deer crossing the road.
Yeah, that is a Canadian, especially northern Canada.
I feel. Well, yeah. It's like obviously there's deers in the States, northern. Like you go to Maine, especially,
like even
right?
like Muskoka, there's all kinds of deer this time of year too, like in
Oh,
the
it's-
winter and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like they're
lots of deer.
traveling, but up north, it's like literally there's every animal you can think of crossing the roads.
Yeah. You don't see a lot of moose unless you go through Algonquin Park. But something crazy. I was in Australia and I saw a sign, this crazy bird on a sign. I was like, what is that? It's a cassowary. A cassowary crossing signs. Like, yep,
What is that?
That is
Never heard
not-
of
I'm
that.
learning something new today.
They're like ostriches, but cooler.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In where? How
Australia.
do you spell that?
Cassowary, cassowary. I might have spelled it wrong. Yeah, but we're close. A cassowary
A
attack.
flightless bird.
Dude, see that thing? They're
It's
huge.
like a peacock looking thing, but
They're
bigger.
huge. They're huge. And they can attack you with
Whoa.
their claws like this.
Interesting.
That looks intense.
And you're like, and we saw one crossing the road too.
I'm gonna throw it up on
I'm
the
trying to
screen
think
for
of
2
more
seconds.
stuff to say, but I don't know.
Oh, here's one. Okay, things Canadians say when they're driving. Did you put your skates back in your bag?
Yeah, there's one.
30
No,
minutes.
you checked your
Yeah.
bag, right?
You put your skates back in your bag, right? Yeah.
This one, to follow that one up, when you get in the car, you got everything. Everyone got everything.
Yeah, everyone got everything.
Because like you know it's a long drive.
Oh,
It's like,
you're about to go 4 hours
Yeah,
across
exactly.
to grandma's house.
Yeah.
Or in the fall time, man, like these trees look beautiful.
Look at the colors
Look
of
at
the
the colors.
trees.
Yeah.
Look, they're orange.
That one is red. Look how red
Look
that
how
one
red that
is.
is.
Driving down.
All right. Do you want to do Minute Madness? I have one if you want to.
Yeah,
do it.
that's if you have one.
I was thinking just along those lines. You're on a long road trip, and Chippy, you're the son,
Perfect.
and he has to pee. He has to use the bathroom. You're the dad who's late for the game
I've done
in
a
Grand Valley.
I've done a skit like this. I'm good at this. I got it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Dad,
Yeah, what's up, Chip?
how much longer?
Still an hour and a half.
Do we have time to stop? Can we get off of the? Can we stop?
Chip, stop for what? I packed you some snacks and I said go to the bathroom before you leave.
I did, but now I drank that water you told me to drink. I gotta go now.
I
Dad.
told you to sip the water.
Can
I
we just
said
stop off there. There's got to
Okay.
be like an en route coming.
for the
up.
last time. I did not say to drink. What apart when I said sip? You think you're supposed to chug the entire bottle when you know we have a 2-hour drive?
Well, Dad, we're not gonna be late, are we?
We are just gonna make it for that 1 hour cutoff, and I don't want to drive.
I gotta go though.
You just drank that water bottle, fill it back up.
Dad,
I'm serious.
how do I?
I am-
Dad, I'm not going in the water bottle. That's ridiculous. Can you just call coach and tell him we're gonna be 2 minutes late? I have to go. Dad, this is not funny.
And this is why
It's not
when
funny,
I
Dad.
said to get off your video game
Dad,
and
I'm
to
not
shut it
playing my
down.
game,
Yeah,
Dad.
but I told you, I said you have 5 minutes.
I
and
have to go.
15 minutes later, we're leaving, and I told you to go to the bathroom.
Dad, I don't need
then you-
logic right now. I have to go to the washroom.
I'm just sorry. You're gonna have to hold it.
Just pull over.
I don't
pull
know.
over, Dad.
I don't know how else you're gonna learn.
Dad, just pull over to the side. We did this last week on the highway
You know what?
on the way to
Hon-
Clarington.
Honestly, fill a water bottle because I don't want to drive an hour and a half to
Dad,
Flesherton
it won't
to watch
fit.
you
It won't
sit.
fit in a water bottle, Dad.
I don't. The coach is gonna bench you because you had to stop and take a pee. Is that what you want me to tell your whole hockey team?
Dad, I'm the
sorry,
only one
sorry,
on
we're
the
late.
team that can hit a toe drag release. I'm not going to get benched. If coach benches me, then we'll leave the team because
We
the only one
okay.
that could play.
We are pulling over. The next time I see a road that I can pull off, a side road, we're pulling over. You have your door unlocked and cracked a bit. You're going to jump out. You're not going into the woods. You're not finding a tree. You're going to let it go right there, right back in, and then we're gone, okay?
Okay,
And that's
Okay.
time.
perfect.
Okay.
That was great. I think I might just let you guys do it because I just feel like a bystander when I try and participate, and it's easier with 2 people. That was great.
If there's a third, it just has to be a quip here and there. It can't be
Yeah.
like 3.
And it depends on the scenario.
Depends on the scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the one we did where it was at the party for the team party and there
Oh,
was
yeah.
Right, yeah.
like
then
2
that's good.
coaches and the parent or whatever.
Or like say there's a mom and dad in the vehicle, then I just have to pass it to you. Like I have to
yeah.
like put the conversation. Didn't you? Did he go to the bathroom? Right, and then
Yeah.
No wrong turn in improv. Just don't say no.
just
Yeah.
don't say no.
All right. Final segment here. I think this is our favorite one. It's the most long-standing. We're drafting.
Oh, let's go.
All right. Chippy, I think you could come up with some ones for this one.
Yeah, you texted.
Drafting things you say when you're pissed off around the kids.
Can't say pissed.
Oh, when you're peed off,
ticked
off
Ticked
around the
off.
kids.
Upset with.
Drafting things you say when you're ticked off around kids.
Okay.
All right, are we keeping a list? I don't see my notepad over here. Let me grab it.
I think it's there.
Oh, I was gonna say, attaboy, Jared. I don't think I can move. I melted into the couch over
Chippy's
here.
frozen in
Yeah, if
time.
you guys didn't know, I'm like
Yeah.
on this left side of this couch in the L shape, just marinating.
Do you boys want to do it? I'll sit out.
Oh.
Okay.
Or
I
do you
mean,
want me to participate
This
too?
is like Jared's got.
I feel
I feel like I just
definitely-
teed this one up for Jer. Like,
Yeah, this one's
like this should be an easy win. If Chippy pulls out the dub, we all know that it's rigged here.
If I pull out
So-
the dub, it's just I'm really tapped into my childhood.
Yeah, fair.
I know what I think it's pretty like 50-50 because some of the stuff I say is just like unique to our family. You know, it's like it might not be universal.
True. And like Chippy's dad or mom like might have said some stuff growing
Yeah.
up. Like
Yes.
yeah. Like I can think of a bunch, but I just feel like I want you guys to duke it out. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give the start to Chippy since he's the underdog in this
Yeah, okay.
scenario.
Okay. That
And
sounds good to me.
drafting first overall, Chippy.
All right.
Pal, get off your gaming device now and get outside to help me with the yard work. Get outside now. No, now. You've been on that thing all day. Get off your device now. No, now. We're weeding the garden. We're weeding it. We're weeding the whole garden and we're mulching.
You took an interesting interesting direction with that. That's not where I was thinking this was going,
Right.
but I like
okay,
it.
I'll take it.
Because I was thinking more like you like stub your toe and you're not allowed to
Yeah, you-
swear on your kid.
You got a
But like you are
world-class
pissed off
actor
in that
right
scenario.
here. Yeah, you got a world class actor you're looking at, so I'm gonna really get into the role. So
I love it. All right.
selling mine.
Yeah. Jeremy's.
This one might be controversial,
Mm-hmm.
but just give me the long exhale, like the.
Oh, you're giving yourself a second to collect
Like,
yourself.
There's about 30 things that you just said in your head,
Mm.
but you held them all in, and instead of saying any of them, it's just a. It's
a breathing
It's
exercise.
the tight-lipped exhale where the kid knows he just got carved,
Yeah.
right? And then you just go from there, right? So it's like the kid just did something stupid, said something stupid, and you just go. And usually you're bending over, maybe you're holding your head. Okay.
Right.
Right, and then you just it's that moment to collect yourself. So just a long exhale.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing that Jeremy's done that to me? No, I'm just kidding.
That's hilarious. You're his child.
Hey, Jeremy, can I go home at 3 today?
That's hilarious. All right, I got one here. Pal, no one likes a complainer. Okay, stop complaining. No one likes a complainer and just do it. Okay, no one likes a complainer.
All right. No one likes a complainer,
No one likes a complainer.
and I'm just gonna go ahead right here. Number 2, give me Frig. You know,
Frig.
It's a little like
Frig. Frig.
Yeah,
but
that's good.
the kids still get me in trouble. Like even if I let a Frig,
Right.
because so I don't really drop the Frig that often.
Because like it's when you're cleaning out the garage and you just dropped a vase or something, and like frig, you know, like you let it out, but like you still know the kids are around, so subconsciously you know not to swear.
Yeah, and I don't drop the Fs that much, anyways.
Yeah.
So the Frig is a little too close to the F for
Yeah.
me. But I mean, I think it's a nice little tool to have in the back pocket. Give me a Frig.
You know, guys, I'm gonna call an audible here because you guys didn't take any of the ones I was thinking of,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna pick 2 and join in here.
You're just joining in.
Okay, yeah, join in.
All
I
right,
like that.
let's take Haden.
Going right off the top here, my first overall
Yeah.
is just gosh darn,
Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn, I don't
Gosh
know.
darn is
gosh darn it.
darn is a little too
My
grandpa
parents
for me.
were swearing, so my parents would swear, so I never had gosh darn, but I like that.
And then
It's a little too 60s for me. A little too leave it to Beaver. Even in today's day and age.
I guess I just
Give me the Frig over the gosh darn.
I heard
That's what I
my
mean. This is all. I'm just taking stuff from my family.
Right. Oh no, that's
I like
great.
it.
That's
Love
what
it.
it's like.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I can do here.
All right, and then second for me is mother father.
Oh god.
Oh, I thought you were about to drop it there.
That's the thing, eh?
No, but that's the thing. So you're just like you literally like you hit your head or something, and the kid just walked into the room, and you're like, mother, and then you catch yourself, father. You know,
Yes.
that's a easy one for me.
Mine is okay. I got one. Mine's just spelling words. My parents would spell words when I was like 4, 5, or
The
4.
spelling bee.
Like they would just spell like he is an ASS.
Yeah. Just okay. I'll just give you all of spelling.
Yeah,
Spelling.
I
Yeah.
love spelling it out.
Because Sammy would for sure spell some things, and a lot of times it's very useful because it's like, oh, so and so like she's saying what other people said, right? And she's not going to say it out loud, right? So she spell it, so that's good. But then the kids got on a spelling, so then we had to shorten it to like just the first letter. But now like Mason would be like, oh, this tastes like S. I'm like,
Right.
Mason, like,
That's funny.
so this tastes like S.
When they get old enough to understand how to spell words.
Yeah, he's shortening things. At least I mean he's not.
Yeah.
He's refraining. But then we all know what he means. So what's the point, anyways?
Right. All right, Jer.
Yeah, you give me sugar. I'll take sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, like
You don't say sugar?
no, like instead of
Sugar.
You know what?
Sugar.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got.
sugar.
I could see that.
Sugar.
What I wouldn't have thought of that. I guess it doesn't come to mind. Didn't hear
I'm
my
a sugar
parents.
guy. I've said some sugars before.
You're sugar daddy.
Yeah.
I might just have to drop the one everyone wants us to say, but
Yeah.
Well, if I don't
Bleep
take
it.
I don't know. You can bleep it. Yeah.
Hayden, you're up next.
Oh, this one is unique to me, and it's just like when you're growing up and your parents, you did something wrong, and or you said something, and they're just like, "What was that?
Whoa.
What was that?"
What was that?
Like
What
you're
was
just like,
that?
"What did you say? Like, what was that?"
oh, and you know you're in trouble.
And you know you're in trouble because you like backtalked or you did something. It's
Yeah.
like, "What was that?"
You start going.
Or like you're like my brother and I were fighting in the other room,
Yeah.
and I say something to him like that I shouldn't have, and you just hear in the other room, "What was that?" Yeah, you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. This one's kind of a scenario, but like, pal, I just got home from work. Can you just let me sit down, have some food before you ask me to take you to your friend's house?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just got home from work, pal.
Mm.
I'm gonna
Right?
throw that as like, give me a moment.
Yeah,
Give me a minute. Give me a
Give
minute.
me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. The frustration.
Give me 1 minute.
Like I just got home from work.
Can I please have some of
Dad.
my own time for 1 minute? Hayden, I'm piggybacking off of your what was that?
Mm.
And it's the excuse me?
Yeah. Like
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
mine was like, "Pardon me."
Oh, you got a pardon me.
Pardon me.
Is that
Very
different?
polite.
Same thing.
I think it's the same.
I'm giving
Yeah.
I
Jared
think-
pardon me.
I think the pardon me is a little nicer.
Pardon me's no,
But it's
no,
so
I don't know.
condescending. Like it's
Oh,
so,
Pardon me?
it is.
it's scary, man.
It's the same.
Pardon
It's
me.
the same
It's-
tone.
Yeah, it's the same tone that matters.
Pardon me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Would you like to say that again? Okay,
Yeah.
good. The excuse me.
Yeah. I love that. That's
I
actually
like that.
I mean that's for me that's overlap. Like, excuse me, pardon me, I can't take that.
Yeah.
This one's when you really messed up and your parents weren't around, but they heard about it later, or like as a parent you hear your kid did something at school or like at hockey practice the coach tells you do that, and it's just what were you thinking?
Oh, the what were
were
you
you
thinking is top.
Because like especially as like a young teenager, or like when you should know better.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
your
you
kid
should
should
know better.
What was
Yeah.
going through your head?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, those are all elite.
Is that all of them? Was that 5?
No, Hayden's at
I
4.
think I'm at
You're
4.
at 4. Yeah, we got one last.
So you
round
got
to go.
one more, yeah.
All right, mine's just Dad just can't get the lawnmower to start. F off.
The F
F
off.
off.
I love
But
that.
not F. But not F.
oh,
But it's not F. It's
oh.
can I say it?
Well,
Don't say it.
I
Don't
won't
say
say
it.
it.
Everyone knows.
I really want to.
Whoever knows
I
knows.
really want to get in the character because my dad, the chainsaw doesn't work. The lawnmower won't
oh
start.
yeah.
and he doesn't know you're around. You're just outside shooting hoops like you're playing basketball, right?
So, but that's the
And then
thing, though. If it's when you know the kids are around and you're trying not to, right?
Mine would be like my dad's trying to start the lawnmower. I'm out shooting basketball hoops. He's cutting the lawn,
Right.
and he's trying to get. And then I don't
And you
really
just
and
hear in the
you're not really
distance.
supposed to hear it, and you don't
No.
want to acknowledge that he said it because he's probably
Yeah.
asked you to work on the garden or
It's
something.
just a tirade of.
and
like,
you stay away.
Yeah.
You hear that, and it's like,
You keep the
oh, I'm
distance.
gonna keep the distance.
all of a sudden, it's R-rated over there.
All of a sudden, he's annoyed that you're playing basketball and not
Yeah.
helping with
Right.
the garden.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, you're
why-
the enemy.
You're just like, please, can this lawnmower start today on the first pull?
He comes over. You know, I'm back there. I'm trying to
Start the lawnmower.
lawnmower.
What are you
Put
playing?
oil in it,
Basketball? Stop dribbling the ball.
and you're sitting here shooting basketball. You know, you could be right. You know what you could be doing right now?
Yo, that's
You could have been holding the wrench. You could have propped up that lawnmower so it didn't fall on my knuckles are bleeding here.
Bro, dad,
My knuckles are
that
bleeding.
skit title is Dad when the lawnmower doesn't start on the first pull.
Yeah. Which is almost every time.
And what do you do, Dad? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for playing basketball. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Not your fault. This
Sorry.
stupid
I'm just upset.
stupid machine never works.
I knew I should have winterized and I didn't.
Yeah.
Spark plugs are dirty.
Dang, mice got in there or something.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry. Sorry I went off on you like that.
Yeah,
Keep on working on your
And
threes.
why? Yeah, why? And you should be shooting shots, not playing basketball. We got a game tomorrow.
Yeah, go get your
your twig
stick.
out.
Go get your put that net away.
We should
Yeah.
be playing hockey, not
Put the hoop away.
pal.
Put the hoop away. It's
How
not
many shots did you take today, pal? 700.
F off. Eh?
Yeah, like I could hear. Like I want to say it in the tone,
Yeah.
like because it's just
Yeah.
I feel you.
my dad, man.
So my dad never swore except for one time when we were trying to put a roof on a shed that I was helping him build. It was me and my friend were up on the roof with him, and he swings to drive the nail in, and he misses and hits his thumb,
Oh.
and he dropped the most R-rated expletive I've ever heard. And my buddy stops and looks at me wide-eyed, and he's like, whoa. Because like my dad would just never say anything like that. And for
Right.
whatever reason, he didn't pick one of the tame swear words.
He went full out.
He went R-rated.
Oh, I'm like imagining. There's only a couple that I'm
There's
thinking about.
I was like,
A couple real bad ones.
that's
Yeah.
the one that's what's living deep down inside. you.
Holy.
Come on, let it out. Come on.
Yeah, what is down there, pops?
All right. So with that being said, Jared, what's your last pick?
R-rated, I think.
R-rated. You can't hold it back. You know, like
I
that.
know,
would be-
it was so funny.
Something R-rated.
It was the one time I caught him slipping
Yeah, that's.
when he hit
Use
his.
your imagination on that.
Is that your pick or?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I just
coming off mine.
hearing the dad swear just
Yeah.
came off. Yeah.
Right.
No, for my fifth pick, it's that was your first warning, and you're not getting another one.
Mm.
Oh,
that's-
no,
First and
you
only.
had your one warning.
First and only warning.
That is your first and only warning.
Mm.
Like it's because the kid is with his friends. He slips up. You don't want to end the activity or take him.
It's done. We're done. No, it's
You're done.
we're done.
We're done.
Come inside. Go home, Max.
That's what comes next,
Yeah.
right? Or when you just.
Yeah. Go home. Telling your son's right. Yeah, I'll give you that too.
so I'm taking that. That
We're done.
was your first warning. That was your first and only warning. First and
Yeah.
only warning.
Yeah,
We're done. We're done.
Yeah. I love that.
We're going home.
I'm going full circle here. Going back, it's kind of similar to Jared's first pick, but I assure you there's no overlap.
Mm.
And it's actually saying nothing, but you have that look.
Mm.
It's
That's
just the
scary.
angry look. They grab you by the hand, or like if you're young enough, they grab you by the hand and they they take you to your room, or they take you out of the scenario you're in. You get the timeout, like whatever it may be. It's the no words. It's just the look, and it's a form of communication that transcends
Just a
any
point.
words.
Yeah.
Is it just like a
And-
point? Like
No, well, it could be a point. It could be like you made eye contact with them, and it's just like your parents are just
enough.
fuming.
It's
Enough.
It's enough.
Yeah, like you
You don't even have to say enough.
don't even have to say anything. It's just a look.
And that can actually make it worse when they didn't say anything or provide any information.
The
Yes.
energy-
You're just
the energy
alone,
field, you
and then-
feel-
Yeah, you're in your room alone. You don't know what, like you did something wrong.
And especially if you get hit with your mother and I are going to talk about this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
what
then they just close the door.
yeah, like
we'll
it's
go
no
from there.
words, no nothing, just a look. And then that sometimes it ends with, I want you to think about what you did. I'm going to talk about this with your father. And
And you're gonna be in here for a
and
long
don't come out
Yeah,
until
you're-
you have an explanation for yourself. You know, like,
We are going to have to think about how we're going to punish you for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have an easy one. We're going to have to think of a really good one. Yeah.
Your Xbox 360 is being sold.
yeah.
That's what you come down. You're sitting there thinking about, okay, are they going to send me away? Is there a military school close by?
Taking away your video
What
game.
was that noise? Are they unplugging all of my device? Did they just list my things on eBay?
Yeah, but
You're
really they just put it in the closet because
Yeah.
it's too cheap to give it away.
All right, that's gonna have to do it for this one. We're at an hour. Thanks a lot for tuning in, everyone. You all are
Friday.
Puck Daddies.
Friday.
Let's go.
Let us know in the comments. Also, in addition to the Styr no Styr stuff, let us know who won the draft and
think
what
I
would
won-
be your
I
scariest
think
thing
I
your
won
parents
by
said
just
around you.
my position on this couch right now.
Did Chip win?
Yeah.
Look how comfortable Chip is on this couch.
All right. Have
Make
a
sure
good
you
one,
wear-
everyone.
Yeah, make sure you wear clean socks.
Gonna
Podcast
change
strip.
the
Driven on a daily
world.
basis. Acknowledge yourself in the third person.
Don't forget to get your pets spayed and neutered.
Make a real difference.
Hey.
Feed the poor and heal the sick.